Senator Kovacic.
Thank you, Acting Deputy President, and thank you, Senator Alderman-Payne, for your words and for your work on the Community Affairs Committee and on the aged care inquiries, both in this parliamentary term and previously. I sit here shaking my head, listening to not just the speakers now, but during question time, and take note. I don't know what more we need to say and do, or how much more loudly we need to speak to make it very, very clear that there is a crisis in relation to this in this country. And if the government would like to pretend that there is no problem here and that there is nothing to see here, then I suggest that they have a particular reality check. I think one of the comments in the chamber earlier today was that there was a conflation about this problem. There is no conflation. This is real. There are some 200,000 elderly Australians waiting to either be assessed for or to be assigned a home care package. And that is entirely unacceptable. The wait time from end to end for some of these people is almost 2 years. 2 years. And to point and say, oh, we've had to fix, I think the words from Senator Ananda Raja, I wrote them down, was to rescue the sector. So rescuing the sector means making people wait for 2 years. Senator Polly, I listen to you and you get to speak in silence. I think I deserve the same respect.
I remind senators that interjections are disorderly.
Thank you.
Senator Kovacic.
Thank you. More than 200,000 older Australians are waiting for access to these packages. And I don't find it funny. My elderly mother is one of them. She's 91 years old. In November 2023, we made the request for a review of her package. We followed up in March 2024. We were told it would be a 6 to 9 month wait. She was approved on the 10th of December 2024 for an upgrade from a level 1 to a level 4 because she'd gone from 1, 2, 3 to 4. And guess what? We're still waiting. So I rang them actually this morning just to find out where she was up to. So the wait time is no longer 6 to 9 months. The wait time is now 9 to 12 months. She's not alone. She's one of 200,000 elderly Australians that are waiting for this government to do something. And you dare to stand in this chamber and tell us that you're releasing packages every single week when we know that you have not released one single new package since the 1st of July. You should be ashamed of that, deeply ashamed of it, because these are people who have worked hard their whole life. These are people who have raised families. These are people who have contributed to our society. And now, when they are at a vulnerable time in their lives and they need our assistance and our support, we are letting them down. And not only are they being let down, the reality of what they are living through is being obfuscated about by this government, pretending that it's not real. Well, it is absolutely real for every single one of those 200,000 people. And whilst I wasn't at the inquiry on Friday, I have heard those stories as well. Imagine being offered a place when your beloved husband or wife or mum or dad or family member has just passed away, or when it's far too late. That's not right. We should be ashamed of that. Every single one of us in this place is responsible and accountable for that. But the government has the courage of it. As has been noted many times, this bill, the aged care bill, was something that we worked with the government on. It was bipartisan, and we should all be proud of that because we're trying to get the outcome. But we can't hide from the fact that we are not delivering the packages. This government is not delivering the packages that Australians need. And this is an aged care crisis entirely created by the actions of this government. The Prime Minister promised security, dignity, quality and humanity being placed back into aged care. None of that has happened. But people have had to wait longer and longer. And that is an absolute shame. The Prime Minister has failed older Australians who need the support so they can live with dignity in their own homes.
Time has